Okay, sorry for the extended break there. Not intending it to be that long. My roommate happened to make dinner right then, so I ate dinner. But I'm here now. We're here now. For some Trails from Zero. It occurred to me in my head that, like, when we talk about this series, we describe it like anime arcs. So you got the Sky arc and the Cold Steel arc, but then you get the Crossspell arc because the games, it's not. There's no overarching term that they gave it. It's like Trails from Zero and then Trails to Azure or something. So like, it's not Trails in the Sky 1, 2, 3, Trails of Cold Steel 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we have to call it the Crossspell arc. But it's the only one that's not part of the game title. It's like its own thing. Oh, I'm already here. Being accepted for the quest. I assume it's one of these guys. Oh no, what do I do? Manager and Braun won't lend me any help, so that's out. Where do I even start? Excuse me, we received a quest from an employee here named Celtio. Do you know him by any chance? You came to help me? Oh, thank you. You're the, special support section. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We'd be more than happy to help. Customer's always right after all. Yeah, whatever you need, we've got you covered. Can't help feeling I'm becoming some sort of errand boy. So your request involves searching for something, right? Yes, that's right. Save me, man. You see, I was told by the manager to try and come up with a new dish for the restaurant. But, well, it couldn't be going worse. I've burned all my creative juices down to the last drop. It's hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. That kind of thing happens to everyone. Guess you can't just throw some random ingredients together and call it a day when you're a pro chef. Basically, having to cook for celebrities from time to time doesn't make it any easier either. That's why I need you to help me. Heard that your division mingles with the public a lot, so I thought you might have been to your fair share of restaurants. What I'm looking for are dishes that are truly one of a kind, entrees that can only come from thinking outside the box. As in peculiar dishes. Like when you set out to cook omelet rice only to wind up with some completely different concoction. Is that what you mean? Exactly. That there is the very essence of culinary innovation. It's a fine line between delicacy and disaster, and perched on it is a whole world of new ideas. Was an awkward sentence. So you guys cook too? That's perfect. Now my expectations are sky high. I don't think anything we make is fit for a professional chef personally. In any case, I think we understand your issue now. We just need to bring you some peculiar dishes, right? Yep, that'd be great. I want to compare all of them, so I'll need at least 10 for some good variety. But I mean, the more the merrier. Flood me with all the dishes you can. That about wraps it up, I think. My taste buds and I will be waiting. Okay. Let's... How many do I have access to versus how many there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 out of 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Out of 24. I can finish this now. I've probably missed some recipes. The recipes in this game are like completely random on where you find them. As opposed to Cold Steel, where it was always like from a restaurant or something. You just like learn their local specialty. I probably missed some for sure. I do intend to go around talking to everybody, so I'm bound to find like a recipe. But I think I want to do all that first before I hand this in. And I think I had a long timer on it. Yeah, these have a long timer on it, so I don't have to do them now. I can do the ruins first if I want. And then there's the library quest. Trying to remember everyone I've talked to already. Been kind of just like doing it willy-nilly randomly. I think I've talked to everyone here. I think Central Square is done in terms of talking to people. I've been in every shop. I think that's it. I've mostly just talked to some people outside. Like when I've gone back and forth. Mostly because like I've been reading dialogue for like 3-4 hours and I was just like, I need to not tediously do this right now. Do it next time. Now it's next time. I don't remember who I talked to already. I believe I've done the bakery. And the people outside here. So let's do the inside. She's stirring up trouble again. New goods? Oh, I didn't read the Crossbell Times. Should read that. Let's do that now. Budget committee and mayoral elections. Imperial faction, Republican faction, and the mayor. Even after the Diet's initial session regarding budget allocations was postponed, the current session already threatens to become a drawn-out affair. Today in the Assembly, Speaker Hartman, leader of the Imperial faction, debated intensely with his rivals, the Republican faction. The hall quickly turned into a whirlwind of dirty jeers. Mayor McDowell struggled to keep order. In the end, only a meager 3 pieces of legislation were approved. About the upcoming mayoral election, Mayor McDowell's term will end in 4 months' time. That means the next mayoral election is coming up soon. I wonder if that's going to be like the final event of this game. I don't know how many chapters there are. I think it's like 5 or 6. I think. Yesterday, McDowell, who previously declared he would retire after the current term, made a statement, "I can't leave the government in its current state." Speaker Hartman is rumored to have plans to run for the office after having already secured his next term as Speaker. If elected, a politician from his Imperial faction would likely take his seat as Speaker. Representative Campbell of the Republican faction is wary of this and has been using his connections to try to establish a third candidate. Between the prolonged budget meeting and the looming mayoral election, the heated battle for political office has just begun. How will it turn out? We asked an expert in business about the upcoming election, none other than Chairman Moores of the Business Owners Association. Response below. This election will focus on how trustworthy the candidates are. The citizens are fed up with the political chaos. They will want to lend their support to a candidate who can both reform the government and improve the state. Economy is booming. Businesses in the city benefited royally from such a successful anniversary festival. With the IBC's interim report, signs suggest that those affiliated with the IBC's ventures will see even more growth. Construction-related companies are acting cautious due to the Budget Committee's status, but it seems that investors are interested after seeing next year's economic forecast. Powerful monsters appear. We have received reports that never-before-seen monsters have been spotted on highways around Crosspell. Citizens and tourists walking the roads have already suffered injuries, and the Bracer Guild is imploring people to exercise caution. Okay, I should run down every highway, because there's going to be 1 or 2 monsters. There was 1 monster in the West Highway, so there's bound to be at least 1 for every other highway that I gotta get combat info for. Crosspell's gourmet experience. Morg's Bakery on West Street has captured the public's hearts and stomachs with its freshly baked bread. You know what's crazy about real life? At least where I live now when it comes to bread. Like grocery store, like corpo bread, like big company corporate bread is now the same price as a local bakery bread. And I'm talking like a specialty like bakery that it's like, and they just make their own bread. The loaves are now the same price. Fucking, it's insane. Like, I bought, I think it was Country Harvest for like, and it's like a relatively smaller loaf of bread, and it was like $7. And it wasn't that long ago, it was 2. It really wasn't that long ago. It's insane how much it's ballooned in such a short time. It even offers a new special bread every month. With my mouth stuffed, I can only add our superb Oscar, only 18 years old, is the genius behind these specialties. Wanna check out this young prodigious patissier's creations for yourself? But it's ridiculous. They say inflation's only gone up like, what, 20% in like 5 years or whatever, which is still fucking ridiculous. But then, like, the price of, like, anything that was, like, a lower price has ballooned, like, is, like, tripled. Like, everything that used to be, like, $2 is now $6 or $7. That ain't 20%. Busy man. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, sir. It's been a while. You look like you're in a rush. Do you have an appointment somewhere today? Indeed, the more trouble the Mafia stirs up, the more I find on my plate. The Mafia, as in Revochet? Yes, they've been making bolder, harsher moves these days. Property speculation, forcibly employing bouncers at the entertainment district. One such circumstance ended with the assault of a civilian, causing the poor man to be sent to St. Ursula. In other words, the guys over in Revochet are professional extortionists. That's certainly true, but something about how this is unfolding is odd. Are you patrolling the city by chance? If so, I would appreciate if you kept an extra close eye out for me. Bracers are already taking care of most of these cases, but it wouldn't hurt to be much more vigilant around here. No problem, you can count on us, sir. There really are a lot of people relying on the special support section. There definitely are. Alright, she ain't just sleeping. Funny that she was sleeping with her door unlocked. No fear with that woman. You're friends with Sis, right? Yeah, I used to live in the same apartment complex back when we were kids. So you hung out with her a lot then? She went to work with some crazy bedhead this morning. I can't believe how much of a klutz she is. Okay. I thought that said redhead at first. This is what it means to have a booming business. Sup, Mrs. Noyes? It's been a while. Lovely to see you again. It's hard to barge in with a crowd every time, Auntie Late. I don't mind at all. Things are more lively this way. Seems like you guys are hard at work again. What's this? I don't believe I've seen that girl before. Is she a new member of the SSS? Why, but you are a lovely young lady. Lovely? I serve the Guardian Force, and I'm cooperating with the Special Support Section for now. You gotta chill out a bit, Noelle. Sorry, I'm not doing it on purpose. Just a bit shocked because it's the first time anybody's ever called me that. I'm detecting an unexpected weakness of Noelle's. You really are a lovely girl. Noelle Seeker, now relaxing. Yes, sir. Ding, 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 ding. Keep forgetting Henry is rich. And then I see him in his house. I'm like, oh yeah. World of politics can be ruthless. The world of politics fucking depresses me. It's so much just posturing and grandstanding and it's just so bullshit. It's like, are you helping? I don't think you're helping. You're supposed to be running a country. I can only hope that when they're not in those large debates or in a committee, like, oh, it's nothing infuriates you more than actually like watching your political process in action, because you're like, this is the most pointless thing I've ever witnessed. Representative Campbell. I wonder if we'll get in there at some point in this game. What happened to father? He's getting a car. Is he having like a midlife crisis? I used to scoff at like the midlife crisis. I get it now. Like, I absolutely get it. What is it, Joanna? Don't hesitate to call me if there's anything you're ever struggling with. Much like the past, I shall protect you, whether it be sleeping in the same bed or guiding you to the restroom at night. I'm so sorry, Ellie. I didn't mean to put you through this humiliation. That's enough already. I was only a child when those happened. So Joanna was your caretaker then. I gotta admit, Ellie's pretty cute right now. I get it. Like, it's still silly, like the caricature of it where they've gotten divorced and like they buy a sports car and they do all these things. Lady Ellie, your complexion seems almost ghastly today. Excuse me? I assure you that's patently false. Please don't say such strange things, Helmer. I apologize for my impertinence, my lady. However, if one were to consider your weaknesses, only a few things come to mind. For example, I seem to recall you being exceptionally terrified by the mere mention of ghosts since you were a child. Wait, so Mademoiselle isn't perfect? Color me surprised. I apologize, Ellie. My request has made you uncomfortable. Oh, please, it's not like I'm bad with ghosts. You don't need to worry about me, Noelle. Like I get it. Like I recently made like a big move, right? And I actually had to quit a job that like I actually liked. For like first time in years, I was like, I actually like this job. It's actually like decent. It's not a forever job because it doesn't pay well enough in this current economy. But like it was a good job, and I was actually kind of sad to quit. And I told them why. It's like I'm moving like hundreds of kilometers away. Like I'm leaving the city, going to a different province. Like I'm Canadian, so. And my boss, he's probably close to the same age as me. Probably like early mid-30s. Maybe late 30s. And he's like, you know, and he's like, no, yeah, like I understand. I think it'll be good for you. It's good to do these kinds of things before it's too late. And then he just stared down at the floor vacantly for like a second. There's just like awkward moment. I was like, oh no. I think it's common for people to like, their life just kind of turns out the way it turns out unintentionally. And then people have a midlife crisis because they suddenly like, it's like they snap out of a dream. And they look around, they go, how the fuck did this happen? I actually don't like this. This is not what I want my life to be. And they look and they go and they have like a freak out. And that's what like the midlife, I think that's what triggers a midlife crisis. And it's like, that has happened to me. You're just like, what is this? Damn, he's out cold. Is this kid the informant Fran talked about? Yes, as hard as it is to believe, it looks like we caught him at a bad time, though. Jonah is a night owl, after all. If we wanted, I could hack his entire system while he is asleep. You could? Wait, TLoH hacking isn't good. It is not like hacking is a crime yet. I do not do it very often. Fair enough. Still, only do it when it's necessary, alright? Like, I think life has a way of, like, it's kind of like it's like a constantly sinking ship. It sounds like a depressing way to describe it, but, like, hear me out. Like, the ship is your life, right? And over time, it'll, like, take some damage and you gotta repair. And then you just keep, and then more damage happens. You gotta repair, and you gotta repair again, and you gotta repair again. Something else happens, then something else happens, then something else happens, and you have to deal with the things that are coming at you. And next thing you know, the ship is just this huge mishmash of random repairs. It's not what you really intended for the ship to turn out like, but now it's just this random mishmash that has simply had to survive all of the things that you weren't planning to have happen. And, like, you have little bits here and there. You're like, well, I like this part of the ship, and I like this part of the ship, and this is the way I want this part of the ship to be. But the ship as a whole is not what you want it to be. And then someday, you just wake up and you actually look around the ship, and you're like, holy crap. I need an entirely new ship. This ship sucks. Hence midlife crisis. And then you think about like how it even got there, and you don't even remember, like, there's some damage here that you had to patch up. You don't even remember how it happened, why it happened, when it happened. You don't remember anything about it, but it's there. It caused the thing. I don't laugh at the midlife crisis anymore. It's too real. I don't need any of these things. I do want to have at least one of everything in here, though. I don't want to actually gamble for it, though. What's up, Drake? I'm back to blow up some steam. You again, Randy? Yeesh. Shoo! We don't need you around here. Since you haven't been coming in as often lately, our profits have actually... Something the matter? No, it's nothing important. Anyways, if you insist on playing, just make sure you don't go overboard. Those who gamble are destined to one day suffer the consequences. True. I used to think I was, like, immune to, like, the joys of gambling. But I do feel that excitement, I think, that everyone feels when they win some money. And I think the reason I thought I was, like, immune to it is because I'm completely immune to it in gaming. Like gacha shit and all that, like, I could not give the slightest fuck ever. Even if I like the game, even if I want a certain character to, like, play the game with, I still just don't give a fuck. And I don't ever feel the need to ever spend any money on those, and I never want to spend money on those because I fucking hate them. Or I hate the systems. I hate the gacha system. And those are gambling. Like, it's gambling. And I realize it's because the stuff in those games have no value whatsoever. Okay, they're busy, I'm not allowed in. Like, it has no actual value. The only value it has is the artificial one created for itself within the game. And I just don't give a fuck about that. But when you win money, money has value. Money has uses. It has so many uses, you can use it for pretty much anything. Oh, that's a first. Like, I've only ever been to a casino, I think, a couple times in my life. And one time I won like $300, $400. I was like, hell yeah, let's go back again. And then I lost it all. Thus is the nature of gambling. But I did feel that excitement. And I realized I was feeling the excitement. I was like, oh no, I'm not immune. I am, I'll say resistant enough that I don't think I'd ever, like, fall into a gambling debt. Like, I know when to stop. Urban legend. It's a pretty random thing, yeah. Long time no see, Detective Dudley. You troublemakers again. Don't get in the way of our investigation. He's definitely giving off that don't talk to me, I'm pissed kind of vibe. He might have caused even more problems for her by interfering with the auction. I still want to find a place like this. Aw, hey you, mister, you over there. I got some real exciting news for you. Oh, it's Baker Bishi. 2-hour session is just 1,000 mirror. Oh, it's Barker Bishi, not Baker Bishi. They've recovered since our scuffle, eh? They've been behaving themselves after the incident with Kia. Unfortunately, it looks like business is back to usual after we bargained for that deal. A lot has happened this last month. Let's just avoid them. I heard rumors, but Lloyd and the others must really have it rough. Operating a terminal. The specifications of this latest model airships and CGF armored cars, how lovely. Bless my dear informant, he procures me quite the most delightful bits of information. So who is this lady? Those details are supposed to be confidential as of now. She's one of our more well-informed acquaintances, you could say. Jonah certainly has no restraint when it comes to pawning off information. I should buy one of these at some point. I still want these chests. They've been taunting me the whole game. Okay. I've almost toured the whole city. It doesn't take that long, really. Let's do the city quest, the library quest. Hi again, Uncle Miles. Oh, Lloyd, it's good to see you. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for... Yep, we're here for work. Believe you sent a request to the SSS for help, right? Just as I thought. I'm glad you guys came so quickly. Thank you, I'm in your debt. The request said that you needed help locating and retrieving some overdue books again? Yep, this isn't the first time I've requested this of you. Let's get to it, shall we? Allow me to explain the details. Yeah, of course. Splendid, you're doing me a huge favor. You see, several of our patrons have yet to bring in their overdue books. I'm terribly sorry, but I'd like for you to locate and return them to me once more. It seems there are still a fair number of people who need a lesson in punctuality. Well, no big deal, we can take care of this lickety-split. About that, I'm afraid it won't be quite as simple this time. Would you mind elaborating? Each person with an overdue book lives outside of Crossbell City. They're all spread out on the outskirts of the state. Oh, I see what you mean. Do you at least have their addresses? I sure do. First up is Alfred, who lives in Armorica Village. Next is Logie, he's a miner that lives in Mainz. Lastly, we have Flora, a resident at St. Ursula Medical College. They really are on the outskirts. And you're telling me we gotta go all over the state for some books? How irksome that they could not just follow the rules in the first place. Now, this isn't so bad. We would really try to tackle the issue ourselves, but it's just too far out of our reach this time. So would you mind taking care of this for your dear old uncle? On the bright side, we can use my car if we head out right now. Then it won't be too much of a trek, right? That's not a bad idea. Sounds like we'll be relying on you to drive us around, Sergeant Major. Alright then, I think it's time we gotta move on. Great, thank you. Please return to me once you've collected all 3 books. counting on you, everyone. The sad thing about libraries is I would totally work in a library. Like organizing things, easy peasy. I enjoy doing that. Fortunately, libraries never need employees because no one's in them. I used to live in a big city, and it's like it has like a huge ass library, like a city library, and I meant to always go in there to check it out, mostly to see how many people are in there. I never went in there once. What? I thought you might have been another person here to complain. You're receiving complaints? What about? Well, the Diet's budget session is supposed to be wrapped up, but they're neck deep into arguing, as they are every single year, so they still haven't reached a consensus. The meeting has been extended for several days as a result of their actions. No matter how many years go by, the Diet never seems to change. Oh yeah, I have been in here before. I'm not allowed in this door. So is this supposed to be an angel or some kind of weird owl creature? Because the face doesn't look human. Is it supposed to be Adios? I know this is an older game, but like, what's with the statue? It's like the lowest res thing in this entire game. Oh, Frank's gonna be a detective. Well, that was quite a treat. I got to enjoy a nice meal and a nice chat with Anton. Thanks for your help, everyone. Poor Anton. I don't think she realizes she broke the heart of a man madly in love with her. Wonder how Anton's doing. Has he gone home already? Feel kind of bad for him. He took me out to such a nice meal. Got to thank him. Ryan came back to work on time, which I can't help but feel a little disappointed by. Honestly, I would have been fine with her staying out another hour if it meant she'd found some chemistry with that tourist. Man, she's so oblivious. Oh, it's you guys. Well, you sure look bright-eyed and raring to go today. I must admit I envy you at times, SSS. What's the matter, Inspector Donovan? Nothing serious. Just a bit ticked that the First Division jacked our case from us. They tend to do that. I think I've done the bank. Or I think that was part of... I think I did that in the intermission with Kia. I should probably do it again. Is this the same as before? I think it is. Kinda hinges on the hourly wage, to be honest. Now, if you threw in overtime and hazard pay, you'd be driving a hard bargain. Is that all? That can be arranged quite easily. Well, that's the IBC CEO, but who's that tourist in the weird getup? Make a strange pair. I wouldn't think about it too hard. I guess I should do this again. I think it was in the intermission. I had Kia with me. More profits! Don't get me wrong. I don't hate capitalism. But it's not helping lately. I need more checks and balances, is what it needs. It's currently just a system where money gets you more money. If you can't get that money in the first place, you're fucked. Some people are like, I would say this is a little conspiratorial, but some people are like, oh yeah, society's gonna break down pretty soon. I don't think society's gonna break down pretty soon, but I wouldn't be surprised if I see some kind of civil uproar and revolution in my lifetime. Because we're kind of doing the same thing that we've seen in the past, where wealth disparity gets so out of control that the lower people eventually get so pissed off about it that they collectively rise up and shake the system all about. I won't be surprised if something like that happens again. That seems to be the general way that human society has gone over and over. And every time we've tried like a different system, or at least certain groups have tried different different government systems, and they all, I guess aside from communism, they all seem to turn out more or less the same. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer, until the poor outnumber the rich so much that they say fuck you and kill them all. And redistribute their wealth, and then they start and they're like, you know what, this system didn't work, let's do something else. And then they do something else. I think communism was just everybody was poor and hated it. And that just kind of fell apart on its own. At this point, I'm mostly doing it for recipes. I don't think I'm gonna find one though. A hidden quest would be nice. I think I've only found like 2 in this playthrough so far. Maybe 3. Don't need no stinking medicine. I can see myself becoming that stubborn old man. Get your medicine away from me. It really depends on the side effects of the medicine, because sometimes it's worse than what it fixes. I didn't even read what he said. I want to experiment with new flavors and learn my lesson. There are no shortcuts on the path of the noodle. You guys can have the recipe though if you want. Nice. What are the star values? Ellie is the worst, Randy's the best. Although I think Ellie has the effort. Okay. CP10 and HP regen. I didn't think you could get a U material for failing food. Pretty good. Pretty good. my tedious searching has paid off so far. Oh, hey, Mom. Everything all right between you two? I was picturing a bit more of a heartfelt father-daughter reunion here. Oh, well, yeah, we're fine. It's just we see each other so often, there's no need to really bust out the waterworks every time. You all seem like a very tight-knit family. I'm sure that must make you happy, Mrs. Seeker. I suppose you could say that. Now, Noelle, you really need to keep in contact more regularly, do you hear me? Not a moment goes by that Fran and I don't worry about you. You know how much we love you, right? Okay, I get it, Mom. No need to embarrass me in front of everyone else. Suspicions confirmed. As strong-willed as she is, not even Noelle is immune to a bit of familial coddling. I remember talking to everybody outside yesterday. Well, if it isn't the kiddos from the SSS, it's been a while since I've seen you, dears. I'm sorry to say that we still don't have any new intel on Kia, unfortunately. Not even the Guild's powerful network of information was able to produce results. Right? I figured we'd have found at least a morsel of info by now, but all I've gotten is total silence. Well, it may be just as well. Kia's fitting in just fine with us at the SSS. I'd rather we put our energy into giving her a chance to live a normal life than to pry into her past. True, I suppose. That's an option, too. Either way, we'll still keep our ears to the ground just in case anything comes up. And be sure to let us know if you happen to find any new info yourselves. We will. Thank you again for all your help. They're in our Morka village. Probably no one up here. I've never paid attention to where the rest of them are. I just happen to run into them. I'm like, oh, hey! Big news, Lloyd. This morning, Joachim fought hard and managed to catch the biggest, most impressive noble carp I've ever seen. The achievement has earned him the rank of Master Fisher. He sure caught up to me quick, eh? It seems the doctor has been up to his usual habits. I'll have to let Cecile know later. How many do I need? I need like 6 more. My husband, he can't tear his eyes away from that newspaper, can he? No matter the year, he always gets like this while the diet is in session. If you don't want to be forced into listening to a constant barrage of political complaints, it's best not to go too close to him. To no one's surprise, the diet meeting has been delayed yet again. The longer they delay it, the longer it'll take for the budget to get enforced. So this is how those stubborn fools want to play, is it? At this rate, the repercussions of their bickering will fall on the citizens' backs. True. Wait, shouldn't I have a new one? Apparently I've given it Dynasty Noodles before. That's news to me. I definitely talked to everyone in here, because I did that on my way to Anton. It's been some time since I last experienced the miserable pain of a romantic rejection. I fear my heart will shatter to pieces for good this time. Hey Ricky, what should I have done differently? Is there even anything I could have done? I feel a little bad for him, but I think we should give him some space. Cheer up, buddy. If you really think it suits you, then why don't you give this whole poet deal another shot? Who knows, you might even be able to write a great tragic love poem. You've got plenty of first-hand experience, at least. Dang. The delinquents have been acting weird. Oh, they've been behaving themselves. Is that what's weird? That they're not ruining everything? Yeah, she's busy. We already know she's busy. Did you guys see Horatio leave earlier? Give me a nice pat on the head. That's nice. Isn't it like sometimes it's a man's voice, sometimes it's a woman's voice? I feel like the color of the text is different. Is it different people in there? Math is a total cakewalk? I can almost do some of these without even like trying to grind for it. I already have most of these. I don't have an impede 3. Bewitch slows movement of enemies attacked on the field. Oh, I have 2 of these apparently. I was about to make one. I was like, wait. Divine Cloth? A tea material? What the fuck is a tea material? Can be used to customize equipment at an herbal factory. Oh, is this gonna be like ultimate weapon material? That seems like. How is this appropriate? It's not appropriate. She can do math. D. How many guns did we sell for this much? Well, if it isn't my SSS friends, are you working right now? Yeah, just taking care of a few things. Any changes in the downtown district? I suppose the testaments are the same as usual. But enough about that. I see a new face among your ranks. Is she from the CGF? Yeah, circumstances led us to working together, so she's with us for the time being. My name's Noelle Seeker. Are you an acquaintance of the SSS? It's a pleasure to meet you. Wow. I could tell her to loosen up, but I bet it'd be way more fun to mess with her. Don't you guys think so too? Excuse me? Honestly, Wazzy. Oh, come on, manners are wasted on a bad boy like myself. I'd rather hear a girl like her yell at me until she's red in the face. Don't get me wrong, though, I'm no masochist. Now, you listen here. I gave you the most forthright greeting I could, so why are you returning the favor by making fun of me? Furthermore, what's with your wardrobe? Dressed more like someone your age. Yep, that's definitely more like it. Bringing someone as straight-laced as the Sergeant Major here might have been a mistake. I wouldn't say that. They seem to be getting along just fine. Hold on a second. I don't think a minor should be drinking, let alone in the middle of the day. Ma'am, this is juice. There's no way he isn't doing it intentionally. Is he a minor? Maybe he's like 18. His nighttime job. Oh, we know what Wazzy's nighttime job is now. Oh yeah, we talked to these. Wait, no we didn't. I thought we did. Maybe we did. I need a lot of U materials to get all these. Maybe I should just do these because they have on hits. Randy and Tio. I'm gonna do that because they have on hits. Okay, and then we'll go like that. I think it was like that originally. I want them to be in the same spots. Bothers me when they're not. Whose turf do you think this is? Don't go thinking you can just waltz in here. Seems angrier than usual. I imagine Wald will join us for some reason at some point too. But anyways, that's the whole city. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. So yeah. Got our Armorca. Bus stop, wait for the bus. No. What if I want to drive? She said she would drive. How do I drive? How? That's fine. I want to like find these monsters. I really don't like. I don't like not having. I think it's Heaven's Eye, which I don't think I have one on its own anymore. Maybe it's Eagle Eye. It's Eagle Eye. It's got less value than information. The spells don't change at all. I would rather have Eagle Eye than information. These drop bait, earthworms. I'm gonna kill them. I hope it's not the same enemy as the other highway. I didn't mean to do that for that one. It's not really worth stopping to do. Okay, it is a different enemy. Ooh, dang! They turn quickly. Ooh, that sucks. Quick to fire. I can't do her S-Craft. Not immune to anything. Fire. I have Fire Bolt. I can do a regular tier if it's gonna crit. Or maybe I should steal the crit with for S-Craft. I think it's a single target though, which kind of sucks. Oh no, it's not. I haven't seen it before. That was good damage though, holy shit. She almost died to the burn though. Okay, regular tier didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. Also, regular Fireball did fuck all, because it's like a low tier spell. Holy shit! How much CP did that cost? I didn't think it would heal that much. That was an accident anyway. I want your bait. Her attack is that big of an AoE? Hold on. Holy crap. Was there always a fishing spot there? I think there was. I'll do a couple carps and a couple supreme dumplings. And that's it. That's new. I should probably stop by Tantrum Gate too. Talk to all the people there. I don't think I need to manually go down the entire road. I just wanted to find that new enemy. I can take the bus from here. No, I want to take the bus. I don't want to fight you again. Oh. There could be people at the park, though. Any suspicious activity coming from the Republic? Nothing out of the ordinary, ma'am. This is the special support section. They'll be assisting the CGF with the investigation of the temple. Understood. I want to apologize, though. If we weren't so useless, then... Please don't worry about it. Jobs like this have become commonplace for us. Ain't that the truth? You can leave this to us, man. Just keep guarding the gate, alright? Yeah, I will. From all of us at Tantrum Gate, please keep the Sergeant Major safe. Can and will do. The other day, these people calling themselves members of a fisherman's guild came and handed me a recipe for a fish hot pot. Stroke of serendipity in my book. Fish is pretty nutritious. I bet the guardsmen would love to get a taste of it. Oh yeah, I might as well teach you guys how to make it too. Sit down and enjoy it together sometime, alright? Well then. Yeah, alright. It's a good thing I didn't just try and hand that quest in immediately. I didn't think I'd get this many recipes. It's possible I could have got these a lot earlier. Who's good and bad? No one's bad. Tia's the best. CP60. Pretty good. We'll do 2 with Lond. Madness Hot Pot. Either 200 CP or 0 CP and near death. Oh, I like items like that. I'm gonna forget I have it though. Ghosts! While investigating that temple, poor Burl here ran face first into some monsters. Considering that he's pretty faint of heart, he immediately passed out. Let's make sure we go into this mission prepared, everyone. Whatever scared him this bad isn't going to be weak. You never know. This stuffed animal gets a strange feeling that I've seen this shape before. That's mine, actually. Truth is, Fran gave it to me back when I was going through training. She wanted my room to have a bit more color, apparently. Now that you mention it, we saw a similar stuffed animal when we stopped by Fran's house, right? But it was a different color, I think. Oh, a matching set, huh? Can't help but feel a little jealous of how well you get along with your sister. Really? Gosh, that's a little embarrassing to hear. I see you were able to enlist the Special Support Section's assistance for the case seeker. Yes, ma'am. They were more than happy to lend a hand. Of course we were. You okay, Ellie? You look a little tense. How many times do I have to say that I'm fine? Perfectly fine. We're gonna investigate. Let's just get on with it. Mademoiselle is real intimidating when she wants to be. Ellie has nerves of steel. I doubt we have anything to worry about, especially when she gets like this. Always a lively bunch, aren't you? Regrettably, the investigation conducted by the CGF ultimately ended in failure. If failures such as this keep piling up, it's likely that our gracious commander will call off the investigation entirely. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But of course, your safety and well-being are to be your top priority. Do I make myself absolutely clear? Yes, ma'am, we won't forget. Since you're here, do any of you happen to enjoy reading? If so, I wholeheartedly recommend this. Okay. Never would have expected pop fiction to be part of your reading repertoire. Be it a novel or a textbook, reading any kind of work is beneficial to the mind. And at the very least, pop fiction novels are far more worthwhile than the tawdry magazines you spend your time ogling at. Hey, don't go knock on swimsuit mags. After all, they're my lifeblood. Couldn't live without them. Really, Randy? Really? Ding, 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 ding. Aw, Calvard. We'll go there eventually. That moment is a good reminder, like, even if you have a conversation with somebody, you should talk to them again, because there might be a second thing that they have. It's probably how I missed some of these recipes. I think I should go from the bus stop, because there's going to be people at the park. Or the rest stop. I can just avoid the bulls and stuff. There's never anyone in there. I don't need to go in there. Oh, that's new. I think. Yeah, that's new. They can be attack delayed. Good to know. We needed everything but attack delay and stats. Super weak to magic. My crit. Thank you. Can I hit both? No, they're too far apart. Oh, Hydro Cannon. Yeah! Just delay one again. We need everything other than attack delay. So I think this has a lot of hits in it, the triple burst. And some hits in it. That one has 1,000 hits in it. I didn't know there was going to be another new monster out here. I'm glad I ran through. I guess it's kind of considered a different road. Yeah, this is Old Armorica Road, not the highway. So that's probably why. I guess it was people were here because of the festival. I just gotta run the rest of the way. If I run back to go to the bus stop, it'll take just as long. It'll probably take longer, actually. I don't think I have a reason to go to the ancient battlefield. I don't know if it counts as a place that would have a new monster. Master Fisherman Lloyd had to head back to his home in Liberal. Sad. Oh, have you all come to purchase some of our Armorica's fine honey as well? Sorry to disappoint, but there's no way I'll let you outbid me. So if we'd ever try to out-negotiate you. Said you were taking a vacation after the anniversary festival, didn't you? Has that already come to a close? Yes, I was extremely stressed, so it was a welcome change of pace. In fact, I feel more refreshed than I have in a while. I plan on using all that energy to work even harder from here on. Pleasure, Harold. I think I have this already. Fairly certain. Just making sure I have plenty of regular ingredients. I never have to worry about these. Alright, that's good. Alright, Stella and Joshua are upstairs. Excuse us, are you Alfred? Yes, that's me. Oh, the special support section. You were the ones who searched the ancient battlefield for that couple, right? Do you need something from me? Yes, sir. You see, we're working on a request we received from the library. Came to collect an overdue book from you. Do you have any idea where it is? Oh, that. I apologize for being so careless. That's very unlike me. Give me just a second. I've got it right here. Sir? Did you by chance lose it? I wouldn't say lost, per se. Gotta be around here somewhere. Now where did I leave it? Oh, right. Govan, do you still have that book I let you borrow the other day? A book? Yes, a book. That book. You told me that you'd like to give it a read, so I let you borrow it. Oh, that book. Yes, I remember now. Sorry about that. Let me go find it for you. Let me get this straight. You let someone borrow a book that you borrowed from the library? What is that, relending? Careless is what it is. I'm ashamed, I assure you. Normally I'd never do such a thing. With so many books to read, I'm afraid that one must have just slipped my mind. Govan, did you find the book? About that. What? How could you have possibly lost it? Sue? Just wait a second, please. I'll try to remember what I did with it. I've got it. If I'm not mistaken, I accidentally let a customer borrow it after he wouldn't stop badgering me about it. What? How do you accidentally lend someone a book? Were you relending? Can't say I was expecting this turn of events. This is unbelievable. Who exactly did you lend it to? It was Elkin, the guy who was always tinkering with the orbital truck near the front of the village. Oh, I messed up big time. Please forgive me. Don't worry about it. What's done is done. We'll just have to roll with it. Okay, everyone, let's find Elkin and see if he has it. Oh, hey everyone. Let me guess, you guys are busy working? Right? We're in the middle of finishing up a few small jobs. You two staying at the inn here? Yep, that's right. Though we weren't planning on staying, the truth is we ran into a snag while we were working on a monster extermination yesterday. We missed the bus. Not left with many options, we decided to just stay at the inn. Something gave you two trouble? I'm almost hesitant to believe it. Was it that strong? Well, it was like those wanted monsters from before, but with one big difference. For some reason, a bunch of them showed up on the highway out of nowhere. And what's odder than that, they all seemed much stronger than they were last time. Not just this area either, the other highways are experiencing the exact same situation. It does sound rather unusual. The CGF has received reports about these appearances too. Luckily, they don't seem to pose any threat to the bus service. Guess that's one silver lining. Still, it is quite concerning to hear. We should keep our eyes peeled. Putting that mystery aside, who's this girl with you guys? New member? I don't think so, Estelle. You're from the Crossbow Guardian Force, right? I am, Sergeant Major Noel Seeker of the Tangram Gate Division. And you two are bracers? Yep, I'm Estelle Bright, currently registered with the Bracer Guild's Crossbow branch. Nice to meet you, Sergeant Major Seeker. My name's Joshua Bright. Wait a minute, aren't you? I saw you two in the Crossbow Times. You're those young heroes who single-handedly put an end to that massive incident in the Burl. Huh? You must have read Grace's article too, huh? Actually, we weren't the only ones who helped stop that, you know. It was a team effort. Estelle and Joshua really are famous if Grace thought they were newsworthy. Let's see. I say after we take a short break, we check out the other highway. Should make sure there aren't any more roadblocks. It's been confirmation that these new unknown monsters are vastly different than the ones from before. Try to stay safe. Book. Excuse me, are you Elkin? That's right, need something? We're from the CPD. If you have time, we'd like to speak with you about something. Oh, yeah, I borrowed that book. Do you have it on you by chance? Well, funny thing that. I may have lent it to someone. Are you serious? Damn, this is getting ridiculous. Are we at re-lending now? I wasn't expecting this. Just wondering what sort of book would get passed around like this. It's pretty unbelievable at this point. I'm so sorry, I know I messed up. It's just, he wanted to read the book so badly, I let him borrow it against my better thinking. Y'all gotta understand, ain't have done it if I knew it was gonna turn out like this. Please calm down. I mean, it'd be better if you hadn't lent it out, but it's in the past now. Who exactly did you give it to? Sorry about that. It was Donald, one of the farmers. If you're looking for him, I'd start at his house. It's right next to Rior. It's like Noir, but Rior. General store. Well, everyone, let's Hope that this is the final stretch. I was gonna go to this house next anyway. Excuse me, are you Donald by any chance? Yep, that's me. Y'all need something? We're from the Crossbell Police Department. Do you have a minute? So that's why you're here. Well, if that's the case, y'all... You ain't gonna like what I'm about to tell you. No, not again. Re-lending? What is the deal with people these days? Just return the damn thing to the library. What? No, I didn't lend it out to nobody. I'd read it when I had a bit of downtime on the farm. Thing is, my memory's kind of foggy as to where I left the darn thing. So, I might have lost it. No way, after all this searching? I thought all the relending was bad, but somehow got even worse. Do you have any idea where you could have left it? Yeah, I think so. Last time I remember having it was in the shed over by the apiary. The one right out front of the chief's house. I was reading it in there at the time. Can't rightly recall where it might have got to after that, though. I'm really sorry for the trouble, y'all. Nothing we can do about it now. If that book is going to be anywhere, that shed is our best bet. Let's go check it out and put an end to this wild goose chase. What up, Mayor? Who's Derek? I don't remember a Derek. Is that their kid? Might be their kid. Arkansas enthusiasts. There's the library stamp. This must be our overdue book. That turned into quite the search. Can't say I was expecting it to end up being an Arkansas fan book, though. It certainly seems in demand. Well, yeah, it's about Arkansas after all. Of course, half the city-state's gonna want to get their hands on it. Hell, I've got half a mind to take it home and start flipping through it myself. You're free to check it out after we have returned it to the library. Oh. Well, that's that. And we talked to everybody in town. I feel like I should talk to the original dude, though. Just in case. That's all that's left in terms of, like, talking to everybody in the entire game. We have Mainz, Belgard, St. Ursula. I don't think I can go back to Michelum. Oh, I haven't been to the cathedral yet. That's one thing. Where's your car, Noelle? Thought you were gonna drive us around. Lies. Alright, well, I am gonna take a quick break before moving on and finding more library books, so I'll be right back.